This video is not for imitating it. If you don't know how to repair or replace any sophisticated components, don't try this at home. The MacBook Air. I have been using it for graphic design and work purposes. People are claiming that there are dust and debris happening inside the computer while it's performing. So I am going to check and dust clean it. This video will show you how to dust clean a MacBook Air. Okay, this laptop I bought 3 months ago, this 2020 MacBook Air, and I used it all the time to do graphic design and illustrations. And people claim that this laptop is going to be dusty after 3 or 4 months. Don't you think this laptop will be dusty? Well, while I'm doing some graphic designs and other activities with this computer, and I hear a very big fan noise sucking up dust inside, and this computer get dusty after a few weeks. So I am assuming, is there dust inside? Shall I clean it with a dust cleaner? Let's find out. First, shut down the computer. This is shut it down. Then go to the bottom. Then use a screwdriver with 5 pentalobe screws. Then carefully put each pentalobe over here. Carefully not to scratch the screw markings of the screw. Put it in a safe place. Carefully don't scratch the screws so that you will be upgrading this again in the future. Notice long screws are here, short screws are everywhere here. This is a wedged design computer, so be sure where are small screws and big screws. Then unscrew this side here carefully, as you don't have to scratch, you don't have to irritate the side of the computer. It is a good idea to align the screws on every side, so it's very easy enough to figure out which screws we need to fit. Please do this carefully. And also try not to scratch the computer here, because any sophisticated materials or components will be ruined if mishandling it. Try not to scratch, try not to dent any of the screws in here. So be sure this is the alignment of the laptop screw. See, notice this. This is a shorter screw, this is a longer screw, this is a shorter screw due to its wedge design and compatibility. So be sure with that. Now it's time to open the real magic. Carefully. Oh, are you sure any dust or debris comes inside? Just see, there's a single dust. I'm going to be using my screwdriver to remove it. See? Got it. See a small amount of dust. Quite it. No need to mess up with any other bits. So put it back. Replace all these screws, starting with the first side. No need to tighten it because the screws will tighten it all. Try not to scratch the edges. Don't tighten. Don't make it tight. The more tighter you do, the screws will bulge and you'll never open. You'll never repair this computer again with bulgy screws unless you will use a very rough screwdriver that you have. But still, it's a bad idea. Why? Because one, it will scratch the entire surface. Two, it will it will make the screws even worse. And three, dirty tools may ruin the device, especially if you are taking any precautions with any of these sophisticated components using some regular tools. Not too tighten, like I said. it anti-clockwise, put, then flip it clockwise. If the screws are failing to get inside, don't force it, it will ruin the thread. Then, last but not least, to give respect, all you need to do is clean the bottom properly and the top surface. Then put the screws back. By the way, this is a generic tools containing all the precision bits inside. Then, once it's clean, check the computer to see if it's working. There you have it. Now you know how to dust clean the MacBook Air. Thanks for watching. Bye.